Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm just kicking off a little bit early this evening. Just wanted to share a little bit of a haul before I start the Boba Fett book report. So yeah, we're going to be starting that in about 5 or 6 minutes. Got Darth Rock coming on, so I'm pumped. Really looking forward to talking to Mr. Darth Rock. Yeah, but first I thought I'd just share a little haul. Got some figures today, which is exciting. Thanks to Bulletproof Villain for these. Finally got the Mithril. So he got a couple of these in from the new wave. So he's still waiting for Lobot, Bib Fortuna, and Bo-Katan. So they're the three that I'm going to get to finish the wave. So this figure looks great. I'm really looking forward to opening these up and reviewing these in a couple of days. I think just time is not going to permit that of me in the next couple of days, but stay tuned to my channel because I will have reviews up these. Probably by the weekend, I'll start putting some reviews up. Next one, Quill. He's looking fantastic. Middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. What's going on? Hope you're doing well, mate. So yeah, there is Quill. Really, really loving the card back on this figure. The figure looks great too. The Black Series Quill was one of my favorites, but this one looks really, really good. So yeah, again, really looking forward to reviewing this one. And then the first of the Rogue One figures have started to roll in. So finally we have Bodhi. He has been waiting for over 5 years now. We finally have Bodhi in the collection. And look, turns out Hasbro can do goggles. I'm calling for justice for Echo. But yeah, really looking forward to opening up this figure. He looks absolutely fantastic. I can't wait. So yeah, I'm pretty damn pumped with that. With Bodhi. Jin. Darth Rock's here. I'm gonna bring him on. Let's do it. What's going on, man?
How you doing, my man?
Good. How about you? I was gonna wait until like the actual time, but I'm just showing. I thought I'd jump on early and share some Star Wars figures I got today. So
Nice.
Why not? Let's start talking. Why not?
Absolutely.
We're not strict. I'm not a strict TV network here, but yeah, I got Mithril.
Oh, hope to see these. Were these pre-orders or pickups?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. I really only ordered them. I got these from Bulletproof Villain here in Australia. So,
oh man,
I pretty much just ordered them when he announced that he got them in because I just haven't got around to pre-ordering them. Quill,
very nice. That's a nice card back.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? But yeah, then we got Bodhi. I was stoked because we finally got Bodhi.
Oh, so, man.
I don't know if there's anyone else in Australia that's actually going to be having these Rogue One figures. So I'm like, I've got to jump on them.
You're probably right, yeah.
And yeah, Jin, which looks like a nice update.
That is a big difference, yeah. That is a huge difference.
Yeah. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I'm looking forward to opening these up. Probably Friday night, I reckon I'll do it. And then I got
oh, cool. Oh, that'd be a good one to get your hands on.
I think I'm going to leave this one in the box.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
Yeah, because for the most part, it's literally like the Luke Skywalker body from like the start of the Black Series.
Because that's what Dave Filoni, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm going to keep this one in the box.
I would, yeah. It's a nice looking box one. Yeah, you don't need to pull it out.
It is. So yeah, that was my look. So that was my sort of pickups.
Right, so I've left that in the box. It's a nice one, that one.
Yeah, it is. Michael Reed's here as well. Let me just check the time.
Oh. How you doing, Michael Reed? Good to see you, my good friend. Oh, this middle-aged Kiwi man collecting Star Wars figures. He has an absolutely fantastic channel, and I highly recommend checking it out. Recently found him. He's a New Zealander like me, so he has an impressive vintage collection.
Yeah, he's got a really good collection. These displays are great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I was
good to
binging
see
through
him,
his
my friend.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
After you mentioned him on your live stream, I reckon a couple of weeks ago, I found him and I just binged through all his videos. I'm like, yeah, that's cool.
I remember that actually. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, this guy's got an awesome collection. So thanks for hanging around, man.
Hey, all good.
So
I'm happy to be here. What an episode!
I know. Let's kick it off with the intro.
Oh, from start to finish, I mean, my God, I jumped off my seat at the.
I'm just gonna play my intro right now because it's 1 minute to go.
You're watching Star Wars Weekly Live Chat with The Force is with Jesse. The Force is with you, always.
Y'all ready for this?
Yep.
Hey, what's going on?
I love that whole 3PO thing there. That's fantastic.
Oh, that was a little bit of video editing magic.
Oh, that was brilliant.
So, yeah, thanks for everyone coming and tuning in. Welcome to the second episode of the Boba Fett Book Report. I've got Darth Rock with me all the way from the land of NZ. Thanks for joining me, man.
How you doing, everyone? Glad to be here.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting everyone's thoughts on this episode, this second chapter. Wow, that was... As soon as I saw 53 minutes, I was just going, yes!
Same, yeah. That kicked me off straight away. I was like, oh, yeah, we're in for a treat tonight. Yeah, we were jam-packed. We were jam-packed.
Yeah. And absolutely, from start to beginning. So I guess we'll probably just start from the intro, which is sort of present time Boba Fett. You know,
that's right. It was
retain control of Tatooine and Jabba's palace and everything. And I don't know where to start, man. Honestly,
I think you really just jump straight in and say the word rancor was mentioned, and I jumped out of my seat. Oh man, I was like,
and there was just a little
really?
rat. That was just a rat in the cage.
So cool. Yeah,
that was funny though. That was good. That was just a good humor moment.
I was like, "What? There was a new one."
And then they mentioned they went to see the mayor, and he mentioned the twins, and I thought,
yes,
and I was like, twins. You know, he's talking about Jabba. And I was like, are we going to see Hutts? Are we really going to see Hutts?
Yeah.
And then we saw Hutts.
And that was awesome. Again, I jumped off my seat when I saw them come around the corner. That was just so much unexpectedness.
Yeah, I was still sort of blown away by the fact that we saw Hutts. Like, this is the first time they've attempted a Hutt since what was the DVD release? That was 2004.
Yeah, because they were in last, and what was it? Oh, the pod race.
They did it again. Yeah, because they did Jabba for the special editions. Then he was in episode 1.
That's right.
And then they redid the puppet for A New Hope in 2004. So we're talking like probably 20 years since they've attempted to do Hutts. And now we've got 2 new Hutts.
I know.
And I just want to know, I really want to know their names. Like, I really want to know, is one of them going to be Rotter? I mean, they're brother or sister, so potentially not. But Rotter the Hutt from the Clone Wars. But yeah, I dare say there's 2 different Hutts. But I thought that might happen. And I know the comic fans were stoked when their favorite Wookiee bounty hunter came in.
That guy looked awesome.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it, but his name is Black Kersantin or something. That's how I say it. So yeah, he's like a
so cool.
Oh, he was badass.
Right away, I was like, I can't wait for a figure of him. They better do it.
Hell yeah! Like they've done Dr. Aphra, and he was sort of in the Dr. Aphra comics as well for the most part. He showed up elsewhere, but yeah, for the most part, he's been in the Dr. Aphra comics. But yeah, he's just like a big hulking brute of a Wookiee that's just. He didn't have a scar yet, so because in the comics he's got like a big gash on his head.
Oh, okay.
So, but he was rocking the armor, rocking the big shoulder pads and stuff.
Yeah, and that gun he was holding, Jesus, that was just an awesome looking character in live action. He just really looks when he walked around the corner. Yeah, it's just wow.
I couldn't believe they brought that to the screen. I thought when I saw the Beast, I thought it was going to be like. Just like a big dude with like big dreads or something like that, big dreadlocks on his back. And then I was like, no, that's a Wookiee.
That was awesome. How you doing?
G'day, Matt. So yeah, please in the comments, let us know what you thought of this week's episode. I'm really, really pumped about that. That was so good.
Yeah, I agree, mate. I agree. That word I looked just, yeah.
He was an absolute stomper of a Wookiee. So new Hutts, new Wookiees. We have a new Thorian. Like, I mean, we've seen him in previews, and then the episode really takes a big not a backward step, but it goes. The rest of the episode is basically all flashbacks.
Yes, that's right.
Boba Fett basically, earning a spot in the tribe with the Tuscan Raiders, and
which I thought was really cool. That was quite a good ride, actually.
Yeah. What do you think of the Tuscans? I love that we've really sort of grown to sort of see more of their culture throughout Mandalorian and Book of Boba Fett now.
And I liked how they mentioned at the end, just to jump to the end of the episode briefly, how they mentioned that they sort of talk about the different tribes at the end, how some kill to survive. And I thought that was a really, really cool addition to the end of the episode where he, earned his place. But yeah, what a fantastic ride from, him saying, "Let's take the train."
Yeah.
Give me a stick and a gun. And off he goes.
Yeah,
and it was
I like that.
Yeah.
Like that whole scene with the train, it felt like a Western, like, a bunch of cowboys chasing after a train, like in the Old West. Like it just felt like that. And then when you notice that the trains are being carried by pikes.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, we're getting pikes. Like we saw a pike in live action in Solo, but that was it.
It's like, that little I kept calling it a little ninja Tuscan, a little ninja Tuscan. It was brilliant.
That Tuscan that was teaching him to fight. I want a figure of that one.
Yeah. Like, you saw him in action tonight, and that was awesome. You didn't think Tuscans could fight like that.
I like the way he or she. I'm not really sure whether it's a he or she, but. They broke onto the train, and then all of a sudden, the head just sort of pops out of the hatch.
Yeah,
and starts pulling, just throwing him overboard.
Because I didn't realize straight away. I was like, "Whoa!" It just sort of switched almost. It was so good.
Mike from Canada. He's saying, "Lads, what an amazing episode! Rock on, middle age." Definitely. I'm still. I feel like I need to maybe wait until like later in the week to do these episodes, so I can sort of think about it a little bit more. But I like the whole gut reaction, to sort of talking about it. And then I don't know if anyone else caught it, but in the end credits, once you get past the concept art, you get the same tune, like the same sort of sound. It was like a horn, and it's the same sound of like the Crimson Dawn theme from Solo.
Oh, right.
So you have criminal syndicates all represented. You've got Hutt families. You've got the Pikes. You have what was it? The assassins. So yeah, you have the assassins. So you're having these groups of, the episode was called Tribes of Tatooine. So you're seeing these underground groups and syndicates. And is it all going to lead to Crimson Dawn? There has been whispers of Amelia Clark showing up as Kira.
Oh, yes.
I'd like to see that. And with Kira, you've got to have Han Solo.
Oh, definitely. Oh, yeah. Oh, there's just so much going on.
It's a wild ride, man. Like, I know we're going to get to the point where the flashbacks eventually sort of catch up with where we saw Mando come in at the end of the Cobb Vanth episode of season 2. But yeah, like, I think Crimson Dawn's on the way. I think we're going to see Kira before the end of the season, or if not, all done.
To tie into there to sort of lead away from, it's in its own story from where it is.
Yeah,
because we're just sort of learning back back.
The one thing that was like really sort of blew me away was he basically went up on a peyote trip in the middle of the desert with a lizard in his nose.
Yeah,
and that whole sort of trip with some flashbacks, and we saw young Boba again looking in the reflection, looking at the Slave One on Camino again, and oh man, it's just so much.
It was.
This guy's still haunted by some stuff, but I don't know, the whole sort of rite of passage that Boba went through in this episode. A lot of people were sort of bummed out last week. They're like, why is Boba Fett so like beat down, and why is he such a, pardon my French, but piss weak fighter? And now we're sort of seeing, like I was saying to a mate the other day who is here in the chat, he's saying, oh my God, Lockie, what's going on, man? Yeah, I was sort of saying to him, like, what we're seeing with Boba Fett here is he's gone from like being prime bounty hunter, like best in the galaxy, and going into the Sarlacc, he's literally been brought down to like ground zero, and he has to build himself up again. Yeah, and that's sort of what we're seeing here. It's like a little bit of his own hero's journey, so to speak. And I like it. It's very different to what we've seen in Mandalorian. Like, I was a little bit worried they were going to follow a very similar sort of story to Mandalorian. In, maybe he'd be given someone to care for, like a child or someone like that. Yeah, but it seems like it's forging its own path in a really good way, which is exciting.
It is, yeah.
Like saying Black Sun, yeah. Definitely not the show I was expecting, but I'm totally down with the Tuscan storyline. I love the Tuscan stuff. I mean, you're saying all this Tuscan stuff is going to have a really big payoff, isn't it? I think so. I was starting to think that at the end when they were doing the big sort of tribal dance around the fire, I was like, he's going to have these tribes of Tuscans like on his beck and call by the end of the season when he needs them the most.
Yeah.
And these Tuscans are going to come in and basically, help him to do what he needs to do. Matt says, I see the next 3 years of new figures in one episode.
Yes, Dave.
Yeah, if Hasbro get to work on them straight away, we might. But, they're not.
Right.
Figures.
Pretty much.
This morning I voted my top 25 figures to be made in TVC on the SWTVC Instagram page. After this episode, my top 25 has changed a lot. Yeah,
good measures, though. Yeah.
We have some spam in the comments. Go away.
Oh, it's the usual one, probably.
Those stupid links, the links that are always getting dropped on videos at the moment.
Yeah. As soon as you upload it, freaking annoying.
Yeah. I'm still just blown away by Black Chrysanthemum, the big Wookiee man. Like,
same here.
I want to see him in action.
Highlight of that, eh? He just looks. Oh, I
want to see him in action.
Gimme.
Yeah, I saw someone mentioned in the comics too. In the comments, that all the people that were carrying the huts along, like they're all sort of straining under the weight.
Yeah, because it was never level. It was almost sort of buckling a little bit. Yeah,
it was kind of cool to sort of see them being paraded through the town like that. This is obviously like a wealthy part of Mos Espa, which is cool to see, because we've always seen like the slums throughout episode 1 a little bit of episode 2, you sort of see Watto's junk shop again. But yeah, you're sort of seeing this sort of, the mayor, and there's a fair bit of probably money involved in this sort of underground area with the mayor is, and like it looks like he kept a nice clean sort of area. But that was cool.
True. Oh yeah, that was awesome.
And then the appearance of Cammy and Fixer, which was cool, in Toshi Station at Anchorhead.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, so they confirmed that in the credits that it is Cammy and Fixer, which was like, wow, that's cool.
Oh, okay.
So brought in all the way from the old deleted scenes from A New Hope when Luke runs into.
Right.
So if you remember the deleted scene from A New Hope, where it basically starts off with Luke looking at the space battle above, like he's out working on a moisture evaporator. And then he looks up in his binoculars and he sees the space fight going on above. So he goes to tell everyone. And Cammy and Fixer are two of the people with bigs that he shows the space battle to, and they don't believe him.
Oh, okay.
And they do. I can't reach them, but I do have figures there, like up on that shelf and out of reach.
Oh, that's cool. I love the little bits like that.
Yeah, there's just. I know I'm going to pick up more with every viewing. Like, I don't know. I'm kind of just sort of wrapped up in the whole Tuscan sort of tribe thing. Like, they've really taken Tuscan Raiders from being like, mean villains of the story to, like a really rich culture and background and history. And
the
fact that the Tuscans said that, when the oceans dried up, we had to survive, we had to hide. Like, I want to see that.
Yeah, no, it's quite good seeing. Yeah, just because you never really saw much of them, so it's quite a good ride. And seeing Boba Fett sort of get trained up by them too is quite good as well.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
it was
really,
like
really cool.
It was like a rocky, what do you call it? Montage.
It was
like a montage scene. Hey, Mark's here. What's going on?
Hey, bud, how you doing?
Hope you're doing well. So yeah, I don't know. Hasbro better get to work, basically. Like,
please.
It's nuts that we're getting this weekly. It's like this kind of stuff. We're getting them weekly. Like that still blows my mind. That not every week, obviously, but for the next, we've still got 5 more episodes or 4 more episodes. I can't remember if it's 6 or 7.
Yeah, I was thinking that myself today. Yeah, 6 or 7. I feel like it's 7 because I remember thinking it was an odd number for some reason. It might be 7, yeah. Yeah, quite interesting to see sort of what happens from here to there and how it ends as well, because it's like you said, he's created his own sort of journey here, and it's quite good to see what's going on.
When they first heard the train, did you think it was going to be the Crate Dragon? Was that just me?
Yeah, I thought it might have been some sort of beast.
I thought I heard the call.
Train.
Yeah, I thought I heard the call, like the Crate Dragon scream. And all of a sudden it's like, oh no, it's not a Crate Dragon, it's a train. I'm like, okay, still cool. I want to see what goes on here. But I honestly thought it was going to be the Crate Dragon from Mando.
Yeah.
And I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that would have been freaking cool to see.
When's Hasbro bringing out the very fast desert train? That'll be a HasLab. That'll be a HasLab item that probably won't get backed because it's just a train.
Yeah, absolutely.
I like the little droid that was driving it.
Yeah, that thing was cool, and how it bailed. It jumps out and crawls off like a little spider.
I thought it was the dragon. Kerry thought it was the dragon. Maybe the Tuscans like Mandalorians, warrior tribes. Definitely. The tribal lands discussion made me think Tuscans represent very strong Maori Aboriginal vibes. Definitely. Absolutely. Yeah. I was definitely thinking that too. And like Native Americans as well, like particularly with their I don't know, I guess I know it's just a sort of story trope that's used in a lot of American films, like characters go on a road trip and they meet an old Native American chief who feeds them peyote, and they go on they go on a thing like it's just a trope of American cinema, basically. But it's sort of, from what I know of, Native American culture, like it's sort of they're drawing on a lot of different aspects of, and like the dancing around the fire and like the rite of passage with him, Boba getting like dressed up and having to then carve his own gaffy stick, which is awesome.
Yeah, that was awesome to see. It was really cool.
Because they talked about in Mandalorian when he appeared with that thing, they were like, "Oh, it's too long to be a gaffy stick. It's longer than normal." But now we have that answer that he actually built his own out of a stick.
That's right. That's right.
He went on a spiritual journey. Cool. Tuscan 4-pack is some of the differences in them are awesome. Yeah, and it'll be a Hasbro Pulse exclusive that won't be available to Australia.
Or New Zealand.
I think the train made the dragon sound like a horn. How did they make building a stick as cool as building a lightsaber? And Boba is definitely going to unite the Tuscans against the Hutts. I think you smack bang on the money there. And to block some people that aren't real people. Spam bots, go away. Unless you're going to drop like a super chat, then you can stay. But if not, then go away.
Right.
Boba went full Maori warrior in that bar. He certainly did.
He did.
The train hijack was an epic set piece, pure Star Wars. Definitely. Like I said, definitely inspired by westerns and, chariots, and very much like the Cloud Rider scene from Solo with the hijacking of that train as well was just...
Yeah, right.
It's classic Western sort of style, just brought into Star Wars, which is what it needs to be. It's drawing on the influences that influenced George at the get-go. So I think it works. He went Jake the Muss. I don't know what that means.
Oh no, you need to watch Once We're Warriors. Okay. It is a New Zealand movie. It was would have been 90s, I think. And it's sort of his first big New Zealand movie, and it's very well known in New Zealand. Once We're Warriors are called. You have to check it out, and it is Tamara Morrison that we know. Once We're Warriors, Jake the Muss, Cook me some eggs.
Put that on the list.
I'll just say cook me some eggs. I can't say it. I can't say any more than that. But
Gary said, cook the man some eggs.
You got to check out Once We're Warriors.
I honestly thought this was directed by Favreau, but got a massive surprise. Who directed it? I didn't even think about that. Was it Rodriguez?
I'm not sure actually. I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't even think to pick up on that. Please drop a comment. Let me know. I'm interested. I know that I think Bryce Dallas Howard was going to be directing an episode, but I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can't remember.
Very late. I won't be too long.
Steph Green. Okay. Steph Green. Okay. I'm not sure who that is, but there you go.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark's got a good question. Do you guys get your figures early down in Australia/New Zealand as opposed to North America? Do you actually get them later? Oh, I'd say more often than not we get them later.
Yes.
On rare occasions, like
later. The occasional,
like Cobb Vance is showing pop culture. Yeah.
Yeah, he's available at one place here online.
Okay.
He just seems so expensive. He was on special for just under 60 New Zealand dollars, which he's not a deluxe in my eyes. I don't see him as a deluxe. I see him as he's a figure with just pieces.
It's like let's space it all out in the box, and it's like
put them on him, and it's just a normal. Yeah, it just seems too overly priced here. Yeah, and I'm just finding it hard to justify it.
Yeah, well, I think it was $60 Australian on pop culture, and I think New Zealand's a couple of dollars, usually like $4 or $5 above. Like,
yeah, sometimes we're a couple of bucks under. I've noticed that with usual Mike when I talk to him. A couple of times we're a few bucks cheaper at like Zing and that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does vary. It definitely whether we get. But yeah, like Jesse said, definitely more later after everyone else than before everyone else.
Yeah.
Maybe once a year we get them before everyone else.
I was just showing before the show started that, these are showing up, and it looks like Bulletproof Villain is the only one in Australia that gained access to the Rogue One figures. So he's starting to get them in sporadically now.
Nice.
Whereas they're showing up in some places. I'm seeing a lot of them show up in the UK. Galen Erso showed up at Forbidden Planet, I think, in the UK. But yeah, no Galen Erso for us down under. I don't know about you guys. I don't know about you guys in New Zealand, whether there's anyone's picked them up.
I only saw one place here online, Pop Guardian NZ, but they've all sold out real fast. But yeah, there's no one else that really has stuff like that here. It's chance that EV Games Zing will have something, but honestly, their pre-ordering is terrible here. They're still showing the pre-order for what is it? The first wave of Bad Batch, the Elite Trooper, the dark black one. They're still showing him for a pre-order from estimated, now 2022. Not that I need it, but it's just that's how bad it is. And that
can you order from the Australian Zing Pop Culture site, or are there any Australian sites you can order from and not get slogged a hefty shipping fee?
Not too sure, possibly, but shipping is just it's terrible either way at the moment. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'd like to try and get hold of, but it's just we are very limited down here. Hey, Muzzer, how you doing, my fellow Darth?
What's going on? Good to see you, Muzzer. Oh, Spam, go away. You're annoying me tonight. I don't get it very often, but when I do, it just comes in hordes.
Yeah, I can imagine so.
But yeah, it's interesting, the whole figure thing. Like, obviously, we're here on my channel. We're going to end up talking about toys at some point anyway.
We do.
It's funny because, like, the most recent wave of Black Series seems to be hitting strongly in the US now. The Tython Boba Fett that we just saw in Boba Fett tonight, and then like Fennec Shand and a bunch of others, as well as like the vintage collection figures, and like they're hitting all over the place in the US, and it's like there's still like Zing Pop Culture is literally only just putting them up for pre-order now.
Oh wow!
So I don't know, it's weird.
Oh yeah. We're getting what wave? We just recently got hit with the. God, what wave was it? Was it the tech wave? Yeah, it must have been the tech wave. Yeah, the tech wave with the
Cosca Reeves and stuff.
Yeah. That's the one that's sort of hitting us now. But yeah, nothing else. The vintage collection just not really hitting at all right now. All of the shelves, wherever you go, the shelves are just overstocked with a lot of the 40th, 50th anniversary stuff. The Luke, there's lots of Lukes and layers, which are cool figures and that, but they're just overstocked with them.
Yeah.
Or they've got a massive amount of the new carbonized wave. There's just 4 hooks of each one, just massively overstocked.
Oh wow!
But they're not selling. No one's buying them, so they're not going anywhere.
Not at the price point they're at these days. Because big W's. Some of the big W's I've been to here, which I think your equivalent to big W is like the Warehouse or Farmers or something. I'm not sure which one's which.
That's $35 for a Black Series standard. That's what our Warehouse is. Yeah, that's our cheapest and best, but.
So probably similar to Big W, but yeah, they're just overloaded with the 50th anniversary vintage stuff, and it's just they're not moving.
Yeah. Ours have just got nothing at the moment. Nothing.
Just answering Kerry's question here about the new ones, like just showing earlier, like these two.
I've not seen them
villains just got these in, so
I'm not even seeing them for pre-order on any New Zealand website. None whatsoever.
Wow.
I was shocked when I found the off-world Jawa and I jumped and grabbed one of them. But yeah, I've seen nothing otherwise of those. I'd love to get those, but no, nothing.
Yeah,
it's just very dry.
It's a matter of time until when we. I've got no idea when we're going to see the last ones like Lobot, Bib Fortuna, and Bo-Katan. They're the last three. So we'll see who gets them and when they come in. I assume Bulletproof will have them in soon. If he's got these ones already, he might get the rest in very soon. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I've been noticing that Canada seems to be getting figures quite a bit quicker than we do down in the States. At least this past year they have. Oh man, there's been a lot of different.
Canada's been getting a bit. I've seen Papa Gord getting quite a lot lately. He often does.
He's done well really recently. Like he got a lot of stuff quite early.
That's right.
50th anniversary figures hard to find. Maybe they sent them all to Australia and we're just sitting on them.
Yeah.
Because I reckon my local Big W where I work in the shopping centre that I work at, I reckon they've probably got 20 Death Star droids.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And is that you're talking about the vintage? Oh, that one there. Yeah, I know the one. Yeah, there's heaps of them here too.
Yeah.
Got one, but you don't. Yeah.
Checking Kmart. Yeah, definitely. Especially what Kmart. Kmart's been really lackluster here for a couple of years, but they've just got the recent Black Series wave in, and they're still selling them for $35 as opposed to everywhere else selling them for $45. So
we have a couple of Kmarts, but they've not sold a Star Wars figure for many, many years. There's Lego, but Black Series or vintage, you won't find it at their shelves. It's like the New Zealand side just doesn't stock it.
Yeah, Mike's saying Droids figures don't have to be able to get. Yeah, same here at the moment. I'm not sure. It sounded like Big W was going to get them, but I'm not sure yet. If they are, they're probably sitting in a shipping container somewhere, waiting for the price of shipping containers to go down.
The warehouse here, your equivalent, they have them for pre-order for release on the 14th of January.
Okay.
All three of them, but no sign anywhere of the Black Series Boba Fett. There's no sign anywhere, and I think that's most countries. A lot of people don't get that.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're due to hit soon, apparently.
But fingers crossed. Death Star Droid is Big W's favourite peg warmer. It's the new Yana Dalgargan from the Legacy collection back in 2007.
Oh, right.
Sci-Fi, what's going on, mate? Hope you're
Hey,
well.
mate, how you doing?
Seems like some retailers in our part of the world get solid case figures rather than the usual case mixes. I think, it's very much so. I'm seeing that a lot. Because, some of the recent Black Series figures I was able to get from sellers like the General Lando I was able to get from Angel Grove Collectibles, which is based over in Victoria. And, they got just case of Landos, like, without anything else. And then, and then Bulletproof got a case of Echoes. No Tex. In case of Tex. Without anything else. So it was kind of like,
wow.
They're doing that. It's strange. I'm not sure.
It is very strange, yeah.
Do you think Canada gets restocked because of Toys R Us being there? It's possible.
Well, most likely, yeah.
Hey, Mars Mike, look like Big W looked like Kmart last week. Zilch. Tyler the Nerd 09, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in.
Look, I went out the other day, like to go out for a bit of a hunt. Went out for a bit of a hunt the other day, and there was absolutely nothing. Just nothing. Even my secondary looks, like Transformers and the odd other bits and bobs, there was just absolutely nothing whatsoever. So I ended up picking up bloody He-Man and the battle kit.
Oh, nice.
which was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's pretty much it lately for me. Dry.
Loving the images of the Razor Crest. I'm getting excited. Yeah, me too.
Oh yeah, I just recently watched Mike's video actually earlier. Yeah, and saw it all in that. That looks beautiful.
Yeah,
Also got it, but I just couldn't afford it at the time. But that thing looked absolutely beautiful. It looks massive too. Like when it showed the comparison to the X-Wing, I looked at the X-Wing and thought, wow.
Yeah, look, it's pretty impressive. Razor Crest might be getting shipped in 2 weeks.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow. I better start paying that bastard off. I still on the pre-orders.
I can imagine.
I might need to sell some more stuff to pay for it.
I know that feeling.
Oh, it sucks. It really sucks.
It does. Yeah.
You could just win the lottery. I wouldn't have to worry about it. So, Sci-Fi, what did you think of Boba? Also, Tyler the Nerd. Also, Mando Clips. What do you think of Boba Fett tonight? Love to hear some more of people's thoughts on Boba Fett.
Absolutely.
Just me, he looked super awesome in his armor tonight too, like his new updated armor. Like while he's standing out there on the street talking to the Hutts, I was just like, that is damn cool. He's looking super good.
I noticed he sort of changed a bit. Yeah. He looks really good.
There's something about the green on black that's just like, man, that is cool. Like, how do you top Boba Fett? Like, make him wear black.
True.
Everything looks better in black. Hey, Lindo, what's going on?
Hey, Linda, how you doing?
Think of Boba?
To see you.
Like what you said about Australia once in a while getting stuff first, it's what I thought too, because we've seen a couple of people's reviews of stuff and they get it way before we did. Sometimes it's a case of us also buying from like Taiwan or Hong Kong that, do list them for a reasonable price for us. And we're able to get them through eBay, and it doesn't actually take that long to get from Asia to Australia. So we do. I did that with the Cobb Vanth, and literally within a week of getting it, the Pop Culture had them. So patience does pay off sometimes, but other times, you just got to be in it to win it. And sometimes you got to fork out a little bit extra cash to pay for them and get them a little bit earlier, which is I've done that a lot of times in the past, and we'll probably do it again. I've no doubt about it.
Yeah.
Because I'm hopeless. I'm impatient. I'm
very impatient.
It's like
I like my figures.
I get like collector anxiety when Hasbro reveals a new figure, and I'm like, I don't know, I have it yet. I want it now. I want it yesterday.
Right?
It's just like
I'm not the only one.
Except that white Boba Fett they revealed today. It was just like, I don't need that.
No, I don't need that either.
I was lucky with the latest Black Series wave at Kmart. Got there just as a putting on the shelves, and they only had the one box. Nice work.
Nice.
I want the Bounty Hunter Wookiee. Yes.
Oh, hell yeah. That's been the big topic tonight, I think. We also have a set. I want a figure.
Yeah. So for anyone, I'll just quickly look him up. Yes, here we go. Looking for an image. So that's him in the comic.
Oh, yes. Oh, cool.
There's heaps of awesome artwork of him.
Oh, yeah.
So the way they've sort of brought him to life is just
so good.
Here he is standing in front of Obi-Wan. So we could see him show up in the Kenobi series as well.
Oh, yes, that is
look how big he is.
He's massive.
And and Lars looks a bit like Meatloaf there.
Yeah, he does.
He looks like young Meatloaf. I would do anything for moisture evaporators. only seen the one episode. No spoilers, please. But yeah, freaking cool.
Oh,
saw too many shit posts regarding the link to the first episode. Brochure of Boba Fett. I can't believe people complained about that. Like, you're getting Star Wars. Like, can't have a movie every week, people. Come on. Just enjoy the ride and
Episode 2 was so good. Just go and watch it now. It was so good.
Yeah, ignore us. We're not important. Go and watch Boba Fett.
Yeah, we're going to spoil it for you. So, yeah, go watch it. You won't be disappointed.
Just you and Rock have great channels and we just enjoy watching your stuff. Oh, thanks, Mark.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I appreciate all your comments and all your support. It means a lot.
Absolutely. Same here.
Thinking deluxe. Yeah, he'll be deluxe. Like that one, if you're going to put out that Wookiee bounty hunter, like, I understand that's going to be a deluxe, like, because that is going to be a chunky figure.
I agree.
Like, you understand that. That's fair enough. You just go, right, I'm happy to pay that because it is a big chunky figure. But really, like, Cobb Vanth, no, he's not deluxe. He comes with the same crap everyone else comes with. There's, I reckon, he comes with the same amount of stuff as like Bo-Katan and Cosca Reeves, and they're normal price.
Well, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. No, fully agree on that. That's
So want that badass Wookiee to rip someone's arm off. Yes,
same
please. A nice bow came with the soft goods. I'm waiting for that one. I saw that, Matt. He got the TVC Bad Batch 4-pack.
Oh, beautiful.
Take care, Mike. Sleep well. I know it's very early, I suppose. Yeah, a lot of guys get stuff from Asia, from eBay. Done it myself. They get it quick and often free postage offered. Yeah, you pay a little bit more, but you counter in for shipping, and despite it saying free shipping, you just sort of say, all right, paying $20 more to get it from Asia, sent now and have it a couple of months early. Yeah, it's
right.
Price we're willing to pay sometimes.
Indeed. Do what we must.
Get stuff from Canada the same way, usually a bit quicker. Yeah. But yeah, I was going to say I'm looking forward to Boba Fett again next week, but that's a definite. Like, I'm just looking forward to watching this one again.
Same here.
Like, just sitting down for an hour, maybe having a nice cold beer and just soaking it all in again. I want to see those the Hutt twins. Like, I like the way they were sitting next to each other, but their tails were sort of wrapped around each other.
Yeah.
And one of the brother looked like he was about to eat a dove. Like, he looked like he pulled a dove or a pigeon or something.
He was sort of rubbing himself with it. Weird.
Maybe it was Dove antiperspirant deodorant.
Maybe.
Or what he actually uses a Dove. He just wipes the feathers on him just to towel off. Oh, that's disgusting.
Oh, yeah.
What other characters are you wanting to see in live action? Dr. Aphra. She'd be awesome.
Oh, yeah. And the droids. Gotta have the droid.
Yeah, Dr. Aphra. I'd like to see Hondo Anaka come in, but it's got to be the right thing. Like, I don't just want him to use Hondo just because they can use Hondo, because I feel like he's been sort of overused in like recent years. Like, bring him into Rebels and then they use him at Galaxy's Edge, and it's like, all right, let's just have a rest of Hondo for a little while. Cad Bane, definite.
Oh hell yeah! Yeah, if they pulled that off right, that would be an awesome thing to see on the screen.
Yeah, I know she doesn't fit the timeline, but Aura Singh, I'd like to see her come back in live action as well.
That'd be cool.
It's 2022, the year of our savior, Dave Filoni. Hey, look,
right.
I will do a GoFundMe, and I will get a tattoo of Dave Filoni right under my George. Like, I will get Dave Filoni tattooed on my arm if someone wants to pay for it. Just because I don't have the money myself, otherwise I'd do it.
Same. Yeah, that's an awesome idea.
Hey, what's going on, Mike? Hope you're doing well,
Mike.
mate.
We'll
get you on one week, Mike. If you can, I'll get you on as a guest. That'd be awesome. If you want to come on and chat, Boba Fett. Yep, take care, Sci-Fi. Go watch Boba. Have a good one. Enjoy.
Take care, my man.
Cobb looks great. Glad to have him 6 months early too. Definitely, man. Absolutely. Oh, well, I don't know. Like I said at the start, it's really hard to sort of come together with all thoughts processed because it's still so fresh.
Yes,
like,
that's right.
A good like rewatch or two during the week really sort of helps soak that in, as well as, you know, looking around the internet and watching other people's videos and getting other people's sort of thoughts and stuff like that to sort of help process it, which is, I find sort of therapeutic during the week. Like, I know I'm going to be able to go to work tomorrow and talk to the guys about it and, you know, stew on it a little bit more. And, it's but also, like, you know, the whole raw reaction like we've done tonight, it's just like, Tuscan Raiders, hearts, big Wookiee, you know, it's nuts. It's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, so much. I mean, the moment, you know, I think Shan at the beginning said, what about the Rancor, and pushed the button and he fell down. I thought we were about to see another Rancor.
Oh, no.
That moment alone was cool.
I always forget the Rancor from Bad Batch's name, Moochie.
That's right.
I was like, is he going to have another Rancor in there? It's like, no, he's not going to have another Rancor. But it was still cool. Like, it was like, oh, my God.
Oh, yeah. It was.
I got to see the little trapdoor. Like, I always thought that like the big gate sort of swung down. Because, I don't know. Maybe that's just what I thought of as a kid. Because, yeah, you look at Return of the Jedi and it's like, yeah, Luke does fall down a little trapdoor.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Master, you're standing on that.
Oh, it was so good.
Done, Mike. Let's hook it up. Let's get it happening.
Absolutely.
The episode, we need to watch it another 5 or 6 times. Absolutely.
Agreed.
I was waiting for Fett to blow the huts up with his rocket pack. That would have been totally badass. That would have just been ultimate power play.
Flips it down and leans forward. Don't mind me.
Good chance to introduce Hondo with the pirates in the bar as their boss. Definitely.
True. Seeking a bit of revenge.
They keep teasing us through the Rancor. They're going to have to give us one at some point. They have to.
Yeah.
There was a lot of talk about, like there was some behind the scenes something or other. Someone had said that, you'll see Boba riding a Rancor at some point in the series.
Interesting.
And that sounds awesome. But then I saw that, like, when he was sort of straddling that beast last week, the 4-armed lizard beast, I was like, maybe that's what they thought they saw. Maybe there was some concept art. It was just like, they thought that was a Rancor or something. So, I don't know. Would not object.
No, it'd be cool to see. Score himself a new Rancor and ride it home.
I should do a Black Series one.
I'd love to see one. Still like to see a Black Series Rancor.
Oh, definitely. Absolutely.
Give it time. Do it again. Do it right. Ask the fans how to do it this time.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, that brings us about 50 minutes, which is sort of 50 to an hour, which is what I'm sort of going with these live streams throughout the week. So just because it is during the week, if it was a Saturday night, I'd be up to talk for a couple of hours. So I know it is already quite late for you. What is it, like 11 o'clock for you? Maybe 12?
Yeah, it'd be probably about 11:30ish now. 20 past 11 at the moment. So yeah. It's a big day. So yeah, that sounds good to me.
I won't keep you around too much longer, but we'll
that is cool.
We'll get out of here.
Absolutely fine.
So yeah, any last minute questions, please jump in the comments before we get out of here. And I thank everyone in the comments for coming and hanging out tonight. I appreciate that. What characters from Jabba's court would be still alive following the sail barge being blown up? Well, there was a lot that didn't go on the barge, wasn't there? There was a lot that didn't go on the barge.
Bring it up.
So
it's pretty cool. Oh God. Come on. The old CG monster. The CG monster. One and Phil Popper. That'd be funny to see.
What a mug! Look at that.
I know, right?
It's the like, most ridiculous looking alien, but I love him. He's so good.
Yeah, that is true.
2:17 a.m. if I wasn't here, I would watch Boba right now.
Appreciate your dedication.
Yeah, definitely. I guess that's the beauty. We get it on like a nice weeknight, which I miss it on Friday nights.
Yeah. For us, it drops at about 9, just before 9 p.m. Actually, it's just I usually check about 5 to 9, and it's there.
Yeah.
Then I go make a coffee, get ready, sit down, and boom.
Straight into it.
Yeah.
Cheers, guys. These
when I saw it 52 minutes, I was like, Jesus, I need to get into this.
Yeah,
me and my wee boy watch it together. So I was like, get out here, hurry up.
How old is he? Did he enjoy it?
Oh, hell yeah. It was so funny too, some of it. When they're trying to write, that's right. When they're trying to write the speeders, I forgot about that. As silly as it might have been, it was really, really funny.
Yeah, that was good. And he's just like a panther.
Yeah, like a panther, that's right.
Yeah, that was funny.
I really saw the Kiwi in it, rather than that.
Sounds like it's going to be a good episode. I'm hyped for it, but I have to get up and get ready for work in about another 8 or 9 hours. So I'll probably skip till before I go to work. Yeah, go get some sleep, Mark. We'll let you go. And, thanks everyone again for coming and hanging out in the chat tonight. Big thanks to you, Darth Rock. Appreciate you coming and hanging out. If you're not subscribed to Darth Rock, please go do so.
Appreciate that. I'm reaching for 1K this year, and I'm not far. I'm getting there.
Oh, yeah, we'll get you there. We'll get you there. I'll put a link to your channel in the description. And if you're watching later and you aren't subscribed to Darth Rock, please go do it. And show the man some support. Awesome channel.
Appreciate it, everybody.
They were peg. Oh, I just missed a couple of comments there. Will Clay Tulsa actually be popular? I dare say he will be. Not that there were many of them around, but anyway, thanks again, guys. Appreciate it again. Much love. May the force be with you. See you very soon.